Okay, hi there, this is Kim Willis and welcome to my presentation, Cash Cow Business Model, Confessions of a Digital Nomad. Yeah, let's get into it. That's me, kind of. You want to work from home, right? That's why you're on this webinar. You want to make money online. I get it. That's where I was in 2006, when I was also looking for a way to make money from home. I was broke and desperate to find a way to put food on the table and pay the bills. Fortunately, I found a product I could promote and got started in October 2006. 55 days later, I had quit the rat race. I couldn't believe it. In the first year, I made over $100,000, US dollars too. Since then, I've made over $1 million just from this one activity. Working an average of 15 to 20 hours a week. The rest of my time has been consumed with a variety of projects that interest me, such as spending time with my kids when they were younger. I don't spend as much time with them now because they're grown up. My wife, she has passed on now. She's not with me anymore, but I love spending time with her before she passed away. My mum, same thing. She's moved on as well, but I love just being with the family. And this digital laptop lifestyle opportunity enabled me to do that. Of course, hobbies are important. I love to play. I love music. I like to play the guitar. I haven't done so much of it recently, but I do really enjoy that. I'm also a very keen gardener. Do all sorts of things like that, and of course being involved with other interesting businesses. But this presentation is about one particular type of business that I've had a kind of a passionate love affair with over the last, since 2006. As I said, my name is Kim Willis, and on this presentation I'm going to show you the exact business model I used to get into positive cash flow fast, so I could quit the daily commute once and for all. I call it the Cash Cow Business Model, and it became the catalyst for my popular book of the same name. There it is there, Confessions of a Digital Nomad. Learn how I quit the rat race in 55 days and traveled the world having fun. So in this presentation I'm going to show you how to achieve these results. Generate 6 figures online, preferably in your first year, not your 10th. Quit the rat race forever, if that is your goal, and live the .com lifestyle. Specifically, you're going to learn 5 tips to becoming a digital nomad, what products are the most profitable to sell, because you need to have a business. That's a given. But you need the right kind of business, a business that is not geographically dependent or specific. You're not locked into a particular location. How to get positive cash flow happening within 60 to 90 days. How to find the right business model for you. The GPT strategy, how to get paid today. How to find customers without using high pressure techniques. How to blend small ticket marketing with big ticket marketing for optimum results. How to use pull marketing, not push marketing. The key to big ticket sales. How to make it online even if you're a technophobe, and your 6-figure game plan. So let's look at the first one. 5 tips to becoming a digital nomad. Here's the overview. Set your freedom goal with a time frame to achieve it. You want to be out of the rat race in 90 days? Set the goal. Of course, a goal to be a goal, it needs to be realistic. I always say that a goal needs to be big enough to excite you, but realistic enough to be achievable. So if the goal is too small, it's not going to excite you and it's not going to stretch you and put you under a bit of pressure. We need that pressure, because from pressure come diamonds, don't they? But at the same time, a ridiculous goal that is not achievable. For instance, you say you want to be making, let's say, $8,000 a month from your new venture within 60 days, but your time input will be 5 hours a week. Is that a realistic goal? No, it's not. It's not. Same thing, you say you want to reach this income within 60 days and you're going to do it by getting an account with ClickBank or Amazon, an affiliate account with ClickBank or Amazon, where your average commissions are going to be $15 to $20 per sale. Is that going to be a realistic goal to get to $8,000 to $10,000 a month within 60 to 90 days? I don't think so. Right? So our goals have to be realistic. We have to have a good plan of action, and that's why being clear on the business models is so critically important. Most people are not. They just blindly go into something, often fueled by emotion because of a great sales pitch or whatever, and then they find 6 months down the track they're still not making money. They chose the wrong plan, the wrong business model. So we need to be, we need to have goals for sure, but they need to be big enough to stretch us and excite us, but also they need to be rooted in a bit of realism. Number 2, have an income producing system that works consistently online. It needs to be online or largely online, okay? So that if you do want to travel, you can do it. Decide if you want to travel or stay put. You don't have to travel now if you don't want. You don't have to travel anytime. Some people don't want to travel. That's fine. But most people who attend these seminars, they're thinking in the back of their mind that at some point in the future, I'd love to do some travel. I'd love to just take a whole year off and just go and explore other parts of my own country or other parts of the world. Work harder on the inner game than anything else. It looks kind of small and unimportant, but in fact, it is the big one. Okay? We often undermine ourselves with our own negative thought patterns, stinking thinking, etc. And if we can somehow take control and win that inner game, the rest of it is relatively easy. And then the last one I've got here is enroll others in your vision. Now what I mean by that is that you're not going to be going on this journey alone. Even if you do all the work yourself, you need to enroll others in your vision. So your significant other, your wife, your partner, your husband, girlfriend, whatever, enroll them in your vision. If you've got kids, enroll them in your vision as well. And then they're more likely to support you and cheer you on to keep you on the straight and narrow. Nothing worse than having a negative person in your team, in your support team, particularly a partner, a spouse. So you need to enroll others in your vision, and that's the most important sale that you will ever make, in all probability. And if you can sell them on it, well, you can sell anybody, can't you? Now, to quit your job and start a new business, a home business particularly, without any runs on the board, takes a lot of confidence and courage. So most people do it the way I did it. I started part-time. Now, the reason why I bring up this point is some people say, oh, I want to quit my job. I hate my job so much. I want to quit it. I want to quit it like yesterday. And I'm going to jump into this new thing, boots and all. Well, look, that could work. If you come from a kind of a commercial background, you've got somewhat of an entrepreneurial mindset, that could work. But if you've been more or less a wage slave all your life and you've never done anything outside of the employment situation, that may well be a very big leap for you to take. So I started part-time, and as you can see there, within a couple of months, I did have enough income flowing to quit the daily commute. And I've been working from home or all over the place, really, ever since. Which leads me to this next little segment. Speaking of working from anywhere, I do travel. Lots and lots of travel. I've been all over the place. Currently I'm living in Asia. The two photos in the middle are shots of from the hotel there in Cabo St. Lucas. Magnificent view of the Pacific Ocean. Left-hand photo, me in Baguio City, coldest city in the Philippines, tropical Philippines, a hot country, but not in Baguio. That was a real surprise. I had to wear a pullover, a jumper. Right-hand side, that's me out the front of the War Memorial there in Phnom Penh, Cambodia. I don't know whether you know, but in 1975, the Pol Pot, a murderous regime, swept into town, plundered the country, and reputedly murdered around 2 million people. Sobering experience to be there. I also play, there's my sons on the left, I like to spend time with them. I like to go to clubs and bars for live music. I'm really into live music. Also good to meet up with other marketing experts and kind of gurus and people like that. That's me with Dave Van Hoos. It's on the right hand side. Me in the Mustang, the Mustang convertible in Los Angeles there. We were just my son and I were just tripping around West Hollywood and Beverly Hills and so on, having a great time. I'm also a bit of an idiot when I go out sometimes, play the fool. Me on the right hand side there, having a nice cocktail at the Sky Bar in Saigon, Ho Chi Minh City. That's an awesome experience. You want to go there because it's a fantastic. There's a fantastic view, a wonderful vibe in that bar. It's terrific. There's no roof. You're just looking out over the city. It's quite spectacular. Also like to work out on the original Mr. Puniverse, but it's good to get some muscle tone. But the real point of these photographs is this. You notice in the background there, particularly the one on the right, there is no one else there in that gym, right? That's because I go to the gym in the mornings, not too early, 9:30, 10 o'clock, something like that. And there's no one else there because everyone else is at work, wage slaves, okay? But you go to the gym at 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock at night, and it's busy. But because I'm a digital nomad, I can just go whenever I feel like it, and I like it when it's empty. So that's the time that I go. Having the freedom to do these things is what it's all about. And of course, I do work, and all I need is a mobile phone and a laptop or two. One laptop is usually fine, but I do carry a spare. That's it. That's the laptop lifestyle. Working, playing, having fun, finding the happy balance, the freedom to do whatever I want to do. So what products are the most profitable products to sell? Well, I say info product. Why? Because info products offer the highest margins. If you're an affiliate, you can, with some of the small ticket info product programs, you can join ClickBank or something like that, and you could get up to 75%. You could become an affiliate marketer for Amazon selling physical products, and your margins are going to be maybe 6%. I like 75%, I like 50%, even 30% of a big ticket info product. That's still a pretty good margin, dollar-wise. So that's one reason. The commissions are the highest. So as a result, so we're talking percentage-wise, 50%, 75%, 30%, something like that, and that translates to the higher commissions in a dollar sense. If you're developing your own products, and that is definitely an option, we're going to have a look at that in a minute. If you're developing your own products, well, obviously, info products will give you 100%. 100%. It's not a commission; it's more of a profit margin, a GP, a gross profit. But affiliate marketers or affiliate marketing, that's where most people start, because you don't have to develop the product. Now, I do both now. I develop my own products, but I still make pretty good money from selling other people's products. Okay, so we'll talk a bit more about that in a minute. No stock, no inventory, no stock to handle. People are hungry for information that is relevant to them. That's just a fact of life. And you think about the internet, what is it? It's an information-rich platform. And people do searches all the time because they're looking for information, aren't they? Now, oftentimes they're looking for free information, but what I've found is that people will pay for information. They will pay for it. They'll pay top dollar for it quite often, providing it's packaged and marketed well. They are the two key provisos. How to get positive cash flow within 30 to 90 days? Well, promote products that pay back-end commissions of at least $500 a sale. This is my formula. Okay? And I prefer $1,000 a sale and upwards. Use a simple traffic and lead generation method for quick results. Make real connections with your leads. That's important. We need to connect with leads. So if we're generating leads, if you knew how to drive traffic and generate inquiries, we need to connect with them. How do we do that? We can do it with email follow-up. Some people take an extra step and they make a phone call, or they ping them on Facebook or something like that. But we need to make real connections with our leads. I've done very well with email. Sending out good quality emails to people helps to motivate them into taking action. Outsource the upselling work. If I had my time over again, I didn't do that initially because I didn't even know you could do it. But now I'm far wiser, and I know that you can outsource the upselling work. Now, this is if you're using a tiered plan where you're offering a small ticket product to start with, okay, and then there might be big ticket upsells. I like the idea of outsourcing the upselling work so that somebody else does that grunt work for us. You like that idea? All right, that's good. But let's talk about business models a little bit more. This was the shopping list that I wrote out in 2006. These were my requirements. Now, your requirements may be a bit different. But my first requirement was cash flow positive within 60 to 90 days. In fact, I was a little bit more specific than that. I wrote down $8,000 to $10,000 a month within 60 to 90 days. That was my goal. I didn't have the luxury of time. High margins, I was looking for at least $500 a sale. Use pull marketing techniques, not push marketing techniques. Now, what's the difference? Well, pull marketing is really more about attraction marketing, where people are leaning forward and they're asking you for information. Or they might do it through an email. They might fill out a form, a capture page form, an inquiry form, or something like that. Okay? So they're reaching for you. They're reaching out. They're leaning forward. Push marketing, on the other hand, well, that's about you making a list of all your friends and family and chasing those people and hoping they'll join your thing, join your program. That's push marketing. Chase, 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 chase. I like the idea of people chasing me, right? I like to be the hunted. I don't want to be the hunter. You got it? Now, I didn't want stock or inventory. That was another requirement. I wanted maximum time flexibility because I still had what you might call a day job. I still had to go into an office every day. Jump in the car, drive through the traffic, get to the office, and then when I'd finished my stint there, I'd come home and then I'd work on my little home business venture. That's what I did. Okay, so I wanted time flexibility, and also sometimes I was able to go into the office a bit late. I might go into the office at 11 o'clock. I had that sort of flexibility with my traditional activity, and that meant I could be doing a bit of work in the mornings. So I wanted time flexibility with the new business. If you don't have time flexibility with your current job, that's fine. You can do this business in the evenings. You can do it on Saturday. And I didn't want hype, and I didn't want meetings. I'm a little bit allergic to that kind of thing, right? I didn't want to be going out in the evenings and glad-handing with people. I just wanted to stay home. I wanted to be with my family and do my business. And when I'd finish my business, I'd go from my study in my house to the lounge room so I could be with my family for the rest of the night. That was it. Now, let's have a bit of a closer look at some of the options that I explored. Network marketing, MLM. This is traditional MLM. Small ticket products, pills, potions, lotions, cleaning solutions. So yeah, I went to Amway meetings, I went to Herbalife meetings, I went to other meetings and all the rest of it. But I came to these conclusions, apart from the fact that they're a bit hypey or would involve going to lots of meetings regularly throughout the week. I didn't want to do that, as I previously indicated to you. But from a financial point of view, it was not a good look. Abysmal short-term cash flow. Because these are back-end plans. They're not front-end plans. They don't pay top dollar in the early stages. It's all about building a team, and you only make a small amount on each person in your team. Now, over a period of years, once your team gets to the point where you've got thousands of people in the team, all right, all of those tiny little minuscule commissions can add up. But in the short term, pathetic. Forget about it. That was my belief at the time, because I needed that. I needed the income. I needed $8,000 to $10,000 a month within 60 to 90 days. Another thing I didn't like about them, you probably got the picture here because I already given it away to you previously on the previous page, but I find them, they're evangelical. Now, some people need that. They're looking for that kind of a home. They like the evangelical side. It's like a secular religion, but for me it's a huge turn-off. I have a very independent way of thinking, and I'm not really into that kind of thing, okay? And I find that I'm sort of pathologically impossible just about to conform, okay? That's an issue. It doesn't mean to say that I'm not teachable. I am, but sooner or later I'm going to want to do my own thing. Building large teams is like trying to herd cats. The secret to success in traditional MLM is to build a large team. It's not about you selling lots of product yourself. You'll never get rich if you do that. It's about lots of people selling a little bit, or lots of people consuming a little bit of product. And when you put it all together, you might have 10,000 people in your team. But it's going to take years to do that. And one of the problems is that it's hard to get people to do what you want them to do. It's hard to do that. It's quite difficult to do that because they're uncommitted. They're part-time. They've got a day job. They've got the attention span of a gnat. Right? So, and at the mere whiff of trouble, they're going to quit. If they have trouble signing people up themselves, they're going to quit. If there's a little bit of a cold wind that blows that affects the company, maybe a little bit of regulatory scrutiny or something like that, they're going to quit. You're dealing with uncommitted people. You're trying to build an army made up of uncommitted people. Like trying to herd cats, as I said. You require a team of 8,000 to 12,000 people to create six-figure income. Do the sums yourself. I doubt it will be very different with your business if you're already in one of these kind of businesses. Do the sums. It's quite daunting. Now, of course, you're not having to recruit all of them yourself, but the downline thing and all of that, that's part of it, and you're expecting them to do some of the recruitment for you and team building for you. But it's not easy. It's not easy. And I came to the conclusion, apart from the fact that the short to medium-term cash flow situation is abysmal with these back-end pay plans. By the way, to maximise the pay plan, to get to the top of the pay plan, means that you have to have nurtured and created a number of leaders who also build their own downline. And that's quite a big ask. So I came to the conclusion that it was high risk due to the long-term time frame. Anything can happen. People can quit. You might quit. You start out now with a great big dream, and then after about 3 years of getting rejected and people quitting on you and all the rest of it, you think, oh, I've had enough. And so you haven't completed the journey yet. You jumped off ship. You just couldn't handle it anymore. That's what happens. That's not to say that a few, maybe less than 0.5%, do reach the top of the pay plan and make the big money. I know there are people who do make the big money, for sure, but they are strictly in the minority, and you're taking a punt that for the next 5 years, you're taking a bet that for the next 5 years, you are going to be one of those people. If you've got a lot of inner belief, maybe you are going to be one of those people, but if you're a gambler, fine, that's it, do it. If you really believe in it, maybe you're going to be the next success story, the next big one. That's fine. Affiliate marketing. I also looked at affiliate marketing, and what I understood affiliate marketing to be was to sell little products like ebooks and stuff like that online. Now, I didn't know how to do it, but I figured I could learn. But what I discovered was that the commissions are very low. You don't have any control or ownership over the customer. You sell an ebook for, say, you sign up with ClickBank and you sell an ebook for one of the publishers in there. You don't have any control over the customer. The customer is not yours. The customer is owned by the publisher, the person who wrote the ebook. And you'll receive your 50% commission or 60% commission or maybe a 75% commission. And that's about the end of it. Back-end sales, if there's upsells, there's some sort of an upsell pathway, usually you would not get those upsells. You would not participate in those upsells unless it was just at the point of sale. If it was at the point of sale, one-time offer kind of thing, yeah, you'll get those, but that might only mean another $20 or $30 commission. But all of those people who become customers go onto the publisher's list. And if in 6 months' time the publisher decides to promote a big ticket offer, you're not going to get any of it. You're not going to get any of it. It'll go to the company because it's their list, their customer. You're kind of like a pawn in the game. Virtually impossible to create six-figure income in the short to medium term, if ever. Ever done the sums? Let's say your average commission was $20 per customer. Whether it's you're selling physical products with Amazon, $20 a customer, or digital products with, say, ClickBank, $20 a customer, you're going to need 500 customers a month to make $10,000 a month. Is that realistic? Is that achievable? I don't think so. And that was the conclusion that I came to. So I said, nah, not going to worry with that. Not going to worry about that. Then I looked at creating my own product, my own digital product, my own information product. But, of course, you've got to deal with long lead times for if you research, develop, and launch a product. And without upsells, the chances of making good money are remote. Remote. Some people say, oh, I'll write my own ebook. Yeah, how much are you going to sell that for? $30? Ooh, you got a lot of work to create that product, and all you're going to make is $30. How to find the right business model for you. This is what I stumbled across. And I call it the leveraged top-tier affiliate model. And this model is focused on the sale of high-ticket products. It works on the basis that all sales made will be credited to you, even if you didn't personally make the sale yourself. So if they had some sort of an upsell pathway and their system made the sale, the bigger ticket sale for you, you're still going to get the money. You'll get every piece of revenue or commission that flows from that customer. So if the customer ends up, let's say they start off and they buy a $50 product from you, okay? Then they go into the sales funnel with the company, and the company manages to upsell them for you into a $1,000 product or a $2,000 product, a high-end product, you're still going to get paid for it even though you didn't do the work. Ability to focus, because you own the customer. You own the customer. Ability to focus on front-end traffic and lead generation only. I like that idea. I just wanted to do the front work, the initial work. I didn't know how to do it. I didn't know how to drive traffic or anything like that. But as it turned out, I had a mentor. So you need to have a mentor. That's part of the deal. You need to have a mentor. And you would get a mentor if you joined some sort of a top-tier affiliate program. Okay? And they'll teach you how to drive traffic and get the leads flowing. And we call this the GPT strategy. Get paid today versus the bed strategy, BED, back-end dough. So that's network marketing, traditional network marketing, back-end dough. And it's very attractive if you can hang in there for 3, 4, 5 years. But I just decided to go with get paid today. And I can use that money today. I can do something with that money. Some people say, oh, well, you're not going to get any residual income. Well, okay, some of them don't offer any residual income. Some of these top-tier programs don't offer residual income. Some of them do. But even if they don't offer any residual income, my attitude was, well, so what? If I can go out and make $100,000, $150,000 part-time in my first year, which is exactly what happened, I can use that money. I can use that money to pay off some debt. I can use that money to pay my mortgage. I can use that money, if I'm in a position to do so, to get some investments going. And that's really where you get your real residual income from solid investments. Blue chip shares, real estate, buy a house and rent it out. Real assets, solid assets, okay? Not network marketing asset based on a team of people who are essentially uncommitted. Is that what residual income is about? Not for me. Sorry. It doesn't qualify. How to find customers without users. So, just before I get into this one, that was my business model. That's what I came up with, and I found a top-tier program. I'm not with them anymore, so I'm not here to flog a program to you, but just saying, I did find, once I'd made my decision, once I got clear about the business model, my requirements, $8,000 to $10,000 a month within 60 to 90 days, pull marketing, not push marketing, no meetings, no hype, info products, not physical products. Once I got clear about those requirements, within about 10 days, I found something. It was amazing. So it's amazing. You get clear about what you want. Sometimes the solution comes to you, but you've got to get that clarity first. You understand what I'm saying? You have to get that clarity first. You have to be clear on what it is that you're looking for. Most people don't do it that way, but that's how I did it. And it turned out to be a very fortuitous decision indeed. Very fortuitous indeed. So, and it changed my life. Here I am 10 years later and I'm still doing it because I love it. And I've become a 6-figure earner. Sorry, a 7-figure earner. Find a hungry crowd. You're in the sifting business. So how to find customers without using high pressure techniques. Find a hungry crowd. You're in the sifting business, not the convincing business. You want people who are leaning forward. Use attraction marketing techniques. People will want to do business with you if you use attraction marketing techniques. They're leaning forward. We're not chasing people. We're not hustling. We're not going to meetings. We're not visiting, doing home visits or anything like that. Do you like the concept that I'm talking about? Good. How to blend small ticket marketing with big ticket marketing. Well, we lead with small ticket and we back end with big ticket. Now, if you do it as an affiliate marketer, chances are the company that you get involved with will have all this sorted out for you. You don't have to develop any of this. They've got the products, they've got the funnel, they've got the small initial offer, and they've got the upsells. And if the company is really switched on, they'll have a sales team who will do the upsells for you. How about that? People can test the water by purchasing a small ticket introductory product. People who buy the small ticket product are the best candidates to upgrade to a big ticket product. It really is the key to big ticket sales. You lead with small ticket, you back in with big ticket. That's it. A little bit more on this topic. You need the right front end offer. You want something that really sells. So usually under $50 is kind of the price point, but it can be higher than that. It will depend, but it needs to be an attractive front end offer. A traffic or audience building strategy that generates quality leads. And if the company is good, they will teach you how to do that. A warm market strategy that converts cold traffic into a warm audience. I am big on this. I am really big on this. It's so important that because even if you run ads, right, you run advertisements, there's all sorts of different ways of doing that. Online and even offline ads sometimes can work. You need a warm market strategy that converts this cold traffic, cold inquiries, into a warm audience. That is really important. It's vital because it's much easier to do business with people who have good feelings about you and what you're offering. They have some warmth towards you. Okay? A sales funnel that makes back-end sales for you on autopilot, as previously discussed. And, of course, products that people want to buy. Now, we've talked about information products. Well, you need to have the right sort of information products that people are going to be interested in. Could be in any type of a niche, but my favorite niche is the make money online niche. I like that one. Make money. People are always looking for ways to make money. Now, how do we use pull marketing, not push marketing? Well, I've given the game away, but we'll just finesse it a bit more. Rather than chase people, have them chase you. Use ads and social media to entice people to make an inquiry. I didn't start out this way because back then I didn't even have a Facebook account and I'd never heard of Twitter. But now things are different. I am very active on social media platforms, a couple of them in particular. I'm very active on that. I've used ads as well. People make an inquiry to me. That works. Personal branding can help. Now, I didn't do this to start with, but after a couple of years, I set up a blog. Do you need to set up a blog? No, you don't. But some form of personal branding. It could be simpler than a blog. It could be much simpler than a blog. Even on a platform like Facebook, you can have a fan page. That's a bit of branding for you. Helps to give you a bit of credibility, doesn't it? People are going to look up to you a little bit more. Effective email follow-up can help. And one of the companies that I got involved with, they gave me copy and paste swipe files. I didn't even have to write the emails myself. How about that? So when I had an inquiry, I'd send them out one of these copy and paste emails. How to make it online even if you're a technophobe. Now, for some people, because a lot of people hate technology. They do. They may not admit it, but they really hate it. So even if you love technology, you should avoid it where possible. Don't get sucked into it. The money is in sales and marketing activities, not technology. Keep it simple. You want the simplest strategies of all. And there are about 2 or 3 ultra-simple strategies. And here's the thing. The simple strategies tend to work better than the complicated strategies, and they work faster. A lot faster. That's what I did when I got started. I went with the simple strategies. Simple strategies. I was getting daily inquiries. I was sending information to those people. Some of them got involved, and then some of them upgraded into the big ticket commissions that made me many thousands of dollars per customer. I avoided technology. Use simple traffic strategies such as social media, as indicated. Avoid complicated strategies such as Facebook ads, blogging, SEO, at least in the short term, unless you have a penchant for creating content. Blogging could be a beautiful thing for you to do, but here's what I found about people that jump into blogging when they start down this pathway. They spend so much time on blogging that they're not making any money. So, your 6-figure game plan. Let's have a look at it. It's what I call the paint-by-numbers traffic method. Build an audience organically on social media platforms, and you can learn how to do that. We can show you how to do it. It's pretty simple. It only takes the average person a couple of weeks to get the hang of it. Not months, we're talking weeks. Some people, they only need a few days. Post regular content on your wall. If you're on Facebook, if you've got another favorite platform, you could do it with that platform. Engage with your audience in low impact, low aggression ways. Soft sell, okay? Supplement with paid ads when required, when you're ready. Initially, you probably don't even need paid ads. That's my simple traffic method. You may have heard of other terms such as solo ads, etc. I wouldn't bother with it. I wouldn't worry about it. Generally, in the early stages, you don't need these things. Let's keep it low tech, simple, fast. Okay? All right, the journey ahead. The inner game, how to win it. The biggest battle you will ever have will be with yourself. No doubt about it. The key is to stay excited. This is especially important during the early stages. You just have to hang in there long enough till you get some success flowing. And you know the old saying, success breeds success? It's very true. When you get some success, particularly early in the piece, it acts as a tremendous motivator, gives you a lot more confidence than perhaps you had before. So we want to get you into action fast. We've got some techniques that we can use that, based on the methods that I used to get me into action fast all those years ago, and we can help you do that. But the inner game, how to win it? Well, get some early results. That's probably the best bit of advice I can give you. And if you get with the right mentor, the right program, and you apply what you're taught, the chances of you getting those early results increase exponentially, which is very exciting, isn't it? Clarity of vision is the key. When you have clarity of vision, you'll automatically feel more excited, and when you're excited, you become a much more effective influencer. Business is about sales, and sales is more of a transfer of belief than anything else. It's not about closing and pitching and doing all that. A lot of people think that, but it's more about a transfer of belief than anything else. So if you're excited and enthusiastic about something, the chances are you'll be able to influence other people to follow your lead. What's the next step? Well, I'm suggesting that you take advantage of my Ways and Means consultation offer. For an opportunity to explore the concept of top tier further, get your questions answered and see if it can be a good fit for you. So request your free Ways and Means consultation. At the moment it is a free consultation. It's a limited offer. I dare say I won't have that offer in place forever, but at the moment it is available. So grab that consultation offer. Grab it and run with it. And the way to do it is to click on the button under this video, and then you can request your free consultation. Do it now. You'll get a lot out of it. In fact, I think you'll love it. This is Kim Willis. Bye for now.